Hello and welcome to today's Wednesday webinar, which is Setting Sail with Moodle or Teaching Online with Moodle ISU. My name is Mark Cooper, and joining me today are Brian Randall and Paul Lynch, Kimberly Tompkinson, and Lisa Kidder. And a little bit of our agenda for today's session is we will discuss the ITRC and the Quality Plus program's professional development opportunities, namely the Setting Sail with Moodle and the Teaching Online with Moodle. And we'll talk a little bit about their outcomes and their structures and their audiences, some of the differences between these two professional development opportunities. And we'll be able to answer all of your questions towards the end in the Q&A session, and provide you with links on how you can register for either one of these professional development opportunities. And then you'll have an opportunity to learn more about the resources that we offer through the ITRC. And so you might be thinking, why do we have two classes? And so both of these professional development opportunities were requested by faculty. And so we wanted to acknowledge the needs and support of our faculty and what you need in order to be successful. And so that's where we came up with Teaching Online with Moodle and Setting Sail with Moodle. And so now I'm going to hand it over to Ryan, who will discuss the Setting Sail with Moodle professional development opportunity. Take it away, Ryan.
Great, thanks, Mark. So Setting Sail with Moodle ISU, as you can see with the image here, involves four main elements, and the little icons, in case they're too small on your screen, say navigate, design, build, and manage. All of these with Moodle ISU, because we've customized Moodle ISU a little bit. So that's why occasionally you'll hear us say Setting Sail with Moodle ISU. Other times we say it a little more succinctly as just Setting Sail with Moodle. They're clearly the same course though. So I'll show you what the structure looks like and also the course outcomes. So you can see the image on the right. That's what it looks like in Moodle. There are only 4 modules. Each of them is tied to one of those icons at the top of the image. So they are Exploring Moodle ISU, Start Setting Up Your Course, Grading in the Gradebook, and finally, Moodle ISU Best Practices and Course Wrap-Up. But since you're here to learn, I'll let you know more about the course outcomes in detail. So more robustly than as they're displayed in Moodle themselves, these are Navigate Moodle ISU independently and effectively, Organize and set up a course in Moodle ISU, use the Moodle Gradebook to manage and track student grades, and recall best practices for teaching online in Moodle ISU. So now I'll talk a little bit more about the structure in depth. So again, as you can see, there are those 4 modules. Now let's take a look at what each of those looks like in depth. So this is module 1. You can see that there's a learning guide, then there's a book, which is called Exploring Moodle ISU. This one particular module has an activity. Not all of them do. Then there are 2 knowledge checks, short survey because we would love feedback from you, the faculty who are taking this, so that we can continually improve the course, and then a module wrap-up. So this is the same structure for each of the 4 modules. It's very regular and easy to navigate and anticipate the patterns throughout this course. So other important things about the structure of Setting Sail with Moodle. First of all, it's asynchronous. You don't have to coordinate with other people. You don't have to coordinate with us. You could do it all in one reasonably long day if you'd like. It's entirely self-paced. It's up to you. If you want to do a bit of it now, come back to it in another month. That's a thing you could do. Those 2 knowledge checks, technically they're using the quiz activity, but you get instant feedback and they're repeatable. We want you to learn how to do these activities. It's not something where you should be stressed about getting a particular score. It's primarily focused on individual learning. You don't have to coordinate with anyone who acts as a facilitator, and you also don't have to coordinate with any other students in the course. And as I sort of implied earlier, it takes about 6 hours total is what we estimate for if you do everything robustly, as opposed to skipping straight to the knowledge checks, then we anticipate it would take you about 6 hours. Part of that is because we're hoping you will take this as an opportunity to do that activity you can see, which is request a Moodle ISU dev course. That's the one thing where you would have to wait for someone else to help you out. We could create a sort of sandbox course where you can actually apply what you want to do from this course into Moodle on your own. So that's the one sort of asterisk that I'll add to it being entirely self-paced. So in summary, setting sail with Moodle ISU, it focuses on Moodle ISU's basic navigation, organization, grading, and reuse of a course. And I emphasize that this is a foundational depth of knowledge. It covers basic Moodle features, such as just adding activities, any activity, or just beginning to use the gradebook, not all the sort of deep caveats or edge cases or personalization that you might want to make. It's more of a technical, this is how you can accomplish this simply in Moodle. It does not refer to research on teaching or learning. So for instance, when we say that it has the best practices for course reuse, what we mean is we have semester beginning and ending checklists to make it as easy as possible for you to set up the course for that semester, and then to perhaps reuse it next semester or the next time you teach that same course. When we say best practices with setting sail with Moodle, we're not referring to research about instructor presence or research that suggests this is the length of video that would be optimal for students at this level of learning. That's not what we mean with setting sail. And again, the length is approximately 6 hours total. There's no required major project. Optionally, if you want, you can use that sandbox course, which we'll create for you so you can get practice doing it, but that's not required. And I emphasize it's made for self-paced and instant feedback. So that's setting sail with Moodle ISU in a nutshell. Next, Paul's going to let us know more about teaching online with Moodle ISU. So take it away, Paul.
Great. Thank you, Ryan. So over the span of 8 weeks, teaching online with Moodle ISU, or you may hear me refer to it as teaching online with Moodle or Tom, offers a comprehensive journey, delving into the nuances of effective online teaching and the essential utilization of Moodle ISU. Designed with quality in mind, teaching online with Moodle exemplifies quality in online education as outlined by Quality Matters. The activities within this course are crafted to facilitate the creation and refinement of educational courses using best practices in online instruction. Upon completing Tom, learners will be able to differentiate between your current practices and best practices for online teaching, and apply strategies that ensure the alignment of critical course components. This includes module outcomes, assessments, learning activities, instructional materials, and tools work together to support students in meeting the course outcomes. Teaching Online with Moodle is an 8-week asynchronous course. This affords participants the flexibility to engage with the course content at their own convenience while adhering to a regular course schedule. The course is built on a scaffolded learning progression encompassing articles, discussions, assignments, and reflective journals. We found that, on average, learners will spend approximately 2 to 4 hours per week per module. The major project is a course-long project called the Course Alignment Map. Participants will work on their alignment map as smaller, formative assessments throughout the course. In other words, it will be completed naturally as you progress through the course. Facilitators will also provide feedback on your course alignment maps throughout the duration of the course. To help differentiate teaching online with Moodle from setting sail with Moodle, you'll notice, or there are a few things I'd like to point out specifically. The first is engagement via student experience. Through experiential learning, learners will embrace the role of an online student. This offers profound insights into refining teaching methodologies. Approaching activities and course components from a student's vantage point imparts a comprehensive understanding of effective course design. Instructor presence. Establishing a robust instructor presence is paramount in the virtual classroom. Regular and substantive interaction, timely feedback, and thoughtful engagement with students foster a sense of connection and support. Increased instructor presence can also contribute to increased student persistence or a student's ability to meet a course's objectives. Teaching online with Moodle emphasizes the pivotal role of instructor presence in enhancing the overall learning experience. Dynamic online discussions. Online discussions serve as potent tools for engagement when diversified in format. Exploring alternative discussion formats and incorporating smaller discussion groups fosters dynamic interactions among students and instructors. Accessibility. This course underscores the paramount importance of designing accessible course materials and cultivating an approachable tone. By prioritizing accessibility and refining language choices, participants ensure inclusivity and elevate student engagement. And last, modeling quality matters principles. This course exemplifies the principles as outlined by Quality Matters. Every component, from the alignment of course instructional materials to the incorporation of formative and summative assessments, adheres to the best practices of effective online education. By observing these principles in actions, participants are exposed to a comprehensive model for the creation of quality online courses. Next, I'm going to hand things off to Mark for the question and answer portion of our webinar.
Thank you, Paul. Hey, if you would like to ask a question about setting sail with Moodle or teaching online with Moodle, you may do so. You can simply ask on the call, or you can place that in the chat, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. If there are no other questions, and you're wondering how do I register for one or both of these classes, we will provide some registration links here on this page. So first is Setting Sail with Moodle. And you can access that registration simply by using a cell phone, scanning this QR code, and that'll take you right to the enrollment form for Setting Sail with Moodle. And similarly, with Teaching Online with Moodle, you can scan the QR code on the right, and that'll take you to a registration form to sign up for Teaching Online with Moodle. And moving on, we also have our Quality Plus program. And our Quality Plus program is a program that focuses on professional development. And so Teaching Online with Moodle would count as one of your professional development opportunities for that program. And it's also a quality assurance program, which you would work one-on-one with one or more of our ISU instructional designers, like all of us on the call here today. And the purpose of that program is to increase your knowledge and skills of online teaching, and also to increase your knowledge, skills, and ability in developing online courses, with the end result being that you would create a quality online course. And so it goes through various phases of reviews, and then on the flip side would be a quality ISU certified Quality Plus course. And if you're interested in learning more about the Quality Plus program, you can simply scan another QR code here, and that'll take you to the Quality Plus website, where you can learn more about the program, see who's completed the program, and there are links on the website where you can enroll in the Quality Plus program. And finally, if you'd like to learn more about Moodle or any of the other resources we have at the ITRC, you can simply scan this final QR code here, which will take you to this particular slide, but with live links, where you can access our Tiger Tracks articles, which are, we have a series of articles step-by-step that take you through various functions in Moodle and other instructional technology that we support. And you can get just-in-time step-by-step guides for that. You can also access our ITRC video library, and that's where we house these Wednesday webinars. So you can see which ones we've done in the past, which we've done on a variety of different subjects. Or if you'd like to meet one-on-one with a full-time member of the ITRC staff, you can simply email us or give us a call or stop down at the ISU library in the lower level. We're always happy to see you. Be on the lookout for future Wednesday webinars. And our next Wednesday webinar will be next Wednesday, where we will just hold an open office hour session. And you can ask us anything about anything related to Moodle or online learning. And look out for that announcement, and that'll be in the ISU Today, or you can check the ISU events calendar. So I want to thank you so much for your time today, and enjoy the rest of your day.